Mystic West Music Hour.
What's going on, everybody? This is Mystic West Music, going to be bringing to you an extended lesson for the song Eye to Eye from Disney's A Goofy Movie by Tevin Campbell. Extended lesson is going to be where I go over each of the notes involved in a chord and the chords played. If you feel like this is a little too slow of a pace for you, please feel free to check out the speed run video where everything is at a much faster pace. And those are more for the people who've been playing a little bit longer and just need to kind of see the names of the chords, and then they can kind of do the rest on their own. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this. Key of A major. First chord is an A major. That's made up of an A, a C sharp, and an E. And that's the first chord. And we're going to do a D major next. Second inversion. A D major is made up of a D, F sharp, and an A. The second inversion is where you take this A up here and put it down here in the middle. Okay, and I'll go into that soon. So you do this. Alright, now for the second part, it's A again to the D, but then this time we have a G, first inversion. So to make a G major, it's G, B, and D. First inversion is where you take this G and replace it with the octave. Now the reason I do this second inversion of a D is because when you go to that G, your fingers aren't doing a lot of movement. So that's one of the things to try and look for when you're playing some songs. You try to find the easiest inversions instead of, jumping around. But it depends on what you're doing. So this is how that intro sounds. Okay, and then you just repeat that for the verses. It sounds like this. I got myself a notion, the one I know that you'll understand. And then it repeats. Now for the pre-chorus, it's going to go to another G. You can do it here or this one, doesn't matter. Maybe we'll discover, to another D, what we should have known all along. And now we're going to the second part of the intro. Back to a G, one way or another, to a D major, together's where we both belong. Now to play an E major, the notes are E, G sharp, and a B, and you can do inversions of that. You can also do the add 9, which means you add the F sharp in there. Okay, so one way or another, together's where we both belong. The chorus has a little bit of chord movement, so let's go to that. If we listen, A major to D major, each other's hearts. Here's the new one, F sharp minor 7. It's and I play some people play the A right there, but I play the F sharp minor 7. To play that, it's an F sharp, A, C sharp, E. So it's basically like an A major. Just have the F sharp in there. Okay, let's do that again. If we listen to each other's heart, and you repeat that F sharp minor, you'll find we're never two. So do an A over E. So I play the F sharp minor 7, so I can keep my A major here, walk down, A over E, which is a slashed chord, which means the first chord on the left is the chord you play with your right hand, and it's read as A major over an E, but it could be any chord, E, D, C sharp, B. Okay. And That's how you kind of do those. So I do the F sharp minor 7. We'll find we're never too far. Do the D apart. And you jump to an E real quick right before you go back to the A. And maybe love is the reason why for the first time ever we're seeing it eye to eye. Now you can play the D the whole time, or you can add the E after that. For the first time ever we're seeing it eye to eye. Okay, and then it kind of repeats. Does the verse again. It does the pre-chorus again. So don't be in a hurry. Think before you count us out. You don't have to worry. I won't ever let you down. Nothing's gonna stop us now. So you play the E there. And then it repeats the chorus again. And then this part, it's mostly the G major, which we know it's G and A. So it's mostly on the G. Then at the very end of each, I guess, phrase, or I guess on the fourth bar, kind of goes to an A for a second, but it's just like this. Love is why we're seeing it eye to eye. We're seeing it eye to eye. So just kind of mostly on the G, eye to eye. Love is why we're seeing it eye to eye. And in the very end, it kind of just cuts off, and then it's the solo. And the solo is actually the same chords as the chorus. If you're ever lonely, stop. So it's the G and the D. It kind of goes back into the pre-chorus for this part. If you're ever lonely, stop. You don't have to be. Then it's the second half of the intro. Okay. Now this part is where the key change comes. We're going to go into the key of B major. So it goes like this. It's G. So it's like, after all, it's only D over F sharp. So D major with an F sharp in the bass. A beat away from you to me. E major. And this is going to be a new chord. F sharp major. It's going to be an F sharp, G sharp, and C sharp. Okay. And then that is going to lead us into the key change. So it kind of sounds like this. After all, it's only a beat away from you to me. Then the lady, take a look inside and see. Yeah. All right. Now we're in the key of a B major. So it's all of the same. Just take every chord that we've done previously and you move them up a whole step. But I will show you what they all are. So the last chord was the F sharp major. Take a look inside and see, yeah. To a B. If we listen. So that's a B, D sharp, F sharp. If we listen, we know the E, to each other's. We did the E and the F sharp. Now this is a new one. G sharp minor 7, which is just do the B major, and then you add the G sharp. Okay. And then it's going to be a B over, then you do the G sharp minor again. B over F sharp to an E. All right, let's do that chorus. Ready? If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find we're never too far apart. And baby, love is the reason why For the first time ever, we're seeing it. You can keep it on the E here, or go to the F sharp after that. For the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. All right. Now that is a little different. It's the same pattern, but it's going to be a B major to an E major to an A, E, B. And then you just repeat that for the whole song, or the end of the song. I like to do I tend to do the add 9 right there. And you can do the and there you guys go. That is the entire song. I really hope that helped. And thank you for watching.